My name is Lealia. I work in New York City. People walk quickly every day. I am a private assistant. My boss is Kieran. He is young and smart. He owns a big tech company. The company name is Apex. Kieran is the CEO. We have a secret. Kieran and I are together. We love each other very much, but nobody knows about us. We hide our love for 3 years. This morning starts early. I wake up in Kieran's apartment. His apartment is beautiful and expensive. Big windows show the city below. I look at him. He sleeps next to me. I smile because I feel happy. The alarm rings at 6 o'clock. Kieran opens his eyes slowly. He sees me and smiles. He pulls me close to him. We stay like this for minutes. These quiet moments are very important. Soon, we must pretend again. I make coffee in the kitchen. I know exactly how he likes it. Black coffee with 1 sugar. Hot but not too hot. I bring it to him. He thanks me with a kiss. We eat breakfast together at the table. He reads news on his phone. I check his schedule for today. He has 5 meetings at work. 1 meeting is very important. The board wants to talk about money. We go in separate cars today, Kieran says. I nod because I understand. We always arrive at work separately. People cannot see us together. It protects his image at work. It protects the company too. I leave his apartment at 7. He leaves at 7:30. My car waits outside the building. I drive through the busy city streets. Traffic is slow and heavy today. I arrive at the Apex building first. The building is tall and modern. Glass and steel shine in the sun. I take the elevator to floor 20. My desk is outside Kieran's office. I sit down and start work. Kieran arrives 30 minutes later. He walks past my desk quickly. He does not look at me. His face shows no emotion at all, but I see his hand move slightly. His fingers touch my desk for 1 second. It is our secret sign. It means he thinks about me. The first meeting starts at 9. I bring coffee for 6 people. Kieran sits at the head of the table. I stand by the wall quietly. I watch him talk about business plans. He is confident and strong. People listen to him very carefully. His eyes find mine across the room. The look lasts only 1 second, but it says everything we cannot say. My heart beats faster every time. During the second meeting, things get difficult. Numbers are bad this month. People argue about the marketing plan. Voices get loud and angry. Kieran stays calm and focused. I sit next to him now. I take notes on my computer. Under the table, nobody can see us. Kieran's hand finds my hand slowly. He holds it tight but gentle. His touch makes me feel strong. I know he needs me there. At lunch, we eat separately. He eats with the company directors. I eat at my desk alone, but he texts me from the restaurant. Thank you for this morning, he writes. I smile at my phone. The afternoon brings more work. At 4 o'clock, something big happens. The board calls an emergency meeting. Only Kieran and top managers attend. I wait outside the closed doors. 1 hour later, Kieran comes out. His face shows pure happiness. His eyes are bright and excited. He walks to my desk fast. "Come to my office now," he says. His voice sounds professional and cold, but I see the smile he hides. I follow him inside his office. He closes the door behind us. Then he turns and hugs me tight. "They nominated me," he says quickly. "Young Entrepreneur of the Year." He holds my face in his hands. His eyes look into mine deeply. "This is huge, Lealia," he continues. "This award changes everything for us." His voice is full of hope now. The board wants to go public. They want to do the IPO. I know what this means. An IPO makes the company bigger. It brings millions of dollars. It makes Kieran very famous. His hands still hold my face gently. This award changes everything for us. Once I hold that trophy, he promises, we won't have to hide anymore. He kisses me then, soft and slow and full of love. I believe every word he says. I trust him with my whole heart. "We can be together in public," he says. "Everyone will know about us. No more separate cars." He smiles. "No more hiding our love." I feel tears in my eyes. They are happy tears this time. 3 years is a long time. 3 years of secrets and hiding. "I love you," I tell him. "I love you too," he says back. We stand there in his office. The city spreads out below us. Lights start to shine in buildings. The sun goes down behind the towers. Everything feels perfect right now. I believe in our future together. I believe in his promises. I do not know what comes next. I do not see the storm ahead, but tonight, I just feel happy. Tonight, we are just 2 people in love. 1 week later, everything changes. Kieran calls me into his office. 3 people sit at the table. They wear expensive suits and dresses. Their faces look serious and professional. "This is the PR firm," Kieran says. "They help with the IPO." I sit down next to him. The lead consultant starts to talk. Her name is Miranda. She has cold eyes and red lips. She opens a big folder slowly. Papers cover the whole table now. "The IPO needs investor confidence," she says. Her voice sounds hard and direct. "Conservative investors want certain things." She looks straight at Kieran. "They want a stable image," she continues. "They want to see success. They want to trust you completely." She points at numbers on paper. "You need a power couple image," she says, "or you need golden bachelor status." She says this like simple facts. This is not negotiable at all. My stomach feels suddenly heavy. I look at Kieran quickly. His face shows no emotion now. He just nods and listens carefully. Miranda pulls out more papers. Photos cover the table between us. A beautiful woman appears in every photo. Her face is perfect and elegant. "This is Sienna," Miranda announces. She comes from old money families. Her grandfather owns 3 major banks. Her mother sits on charity boards. I stare at the photos closely. Sienna looks like a movie star. Long, dark hair falls past her shoulders. Her smile shows white, perfect teeth. She wears designer clothes in every picture. "We propose a PR contract," Miranda says. "Kieran and Sienna start dating publicly." She says this so easily, like she talks about the weather. My heart stops for 1 second. I cannot breathe properly anymore. Kieran does not look at me. He keeps his eyes on the table. This is just for show, Miranda continues. 6 months of public appearances together, red carpet events and charity galas, photos in magazines and newspapers. Then the IPO happens successfully. The room feels too small now. The air feels too thick and heavy. I want to scream or run away, but I just sit there quietly. I need to think about this, Kieran says. His voice sounds calm and businesslike. Give me 2 days, please. The PR team collects their papers. They leave the office together. The door closes behind them. Silence fills the room completely. Kieran finally looks at me now. His eyes show pain and worry. Lealia, he starts to say, this is just business strategy. It means nothing at all. He reaches for my hand quickly. No, I say very quietly. I pull my hand away from him. This is not nothing, Kieran. Tears start to fill my eyes. He gets down on his knees. He holds both my hands tight. Please listen to me carefully, he begs. This is only for 1 month. They sign the investment deals next month. His voice sounds desperate and scared. Then I win the award. Then I go public with you. I promise this with my life. I look into his blue eyes. I see the man I love there. I see fear and hope together. 1 month, he says again. Just 30 days of pretending. Then we can be together openly. Then everyone knows about us. I want to say no strongly. I want to protect my heart. But I love him too much. I cannot watch his dreams die. Okay, I finally say quietly. The word feels like a knife. It cuts deep into my chest. Relief covers his whole face. He hugs me very tight then. Thank you, he whispers against my hair. I love you so much. The next day, work changes completely. The PR team comes back again. Sienna arrives with them this time. She is even more beautiful in person, tall and graceful and confident. She shakes Kieran's hand professionally. Then she looks at me briefly. Her eyes see through me completely. She knows exactly who I am. The meetings start that same afternoon. They plan fake dates and photo opportunities. They choose restaurants and event locations. Miranda talks about timing and image strategy. My job changes in the worst way. I become the one who schedules everything. I book tables at romantic restaurants. I arrange car services for them. I confirm their appearance at fancy parties. I plan every fake date myself. Each booking feels like death inside, but I do it anyway. I do it because I love him. The first event happens 3 days later. A big charity gala downtown. Rich people gather there every year. Photographers wait outside on red carpets. I go there early with Kieran. I carry his coat and briefcase. Sienna arrives in a separate car. She wears a long red dress. Diamonds shine at her neck and ears. Kieran meets her at the entrance. He offers her his arm politely. She takes it with a big smile. Cameras start to flash immediately. I stand far behind them both. I hold his coat over my arm. I watch them pose for photos together. His hand rests on her back gently. She looks up at him and laughs. They look perfect together there. The photographers shout their names loudly. Kieran. Sienna, look this way. Show us that beautiful smile. Lights flash again and again. Something breaks inside me then. Pain fills my whole chest completely. I cannot breathe through it properly. Tears want to come out now, but I force them back down. I am just the assistant here. Nobody sees me at all. I am invisible in the background. I hold the coat of my lover. I watch him pretend to love another woman. This goes on for 2 hours. They walk into the gala together. They dance in front of everyone. His arm holds her waist carefully. She puts her head on his shoulder. I sit at a table, alone, far from the main floor area. I watch them from the darkness. My heart dies a little more. At midnight, the event finally ends. Sienna leaves in her car first. Then Kieran comes to find me. "Let's go home now," he says softly. He tries to take my hand. I pull away from him immediately. "I need to go home alone tonight." My voice sounds dead and flat. He looks hurt by my words, but he does not argue at all. I go home to my small apartment. I cry for 3 hours straight. But tomorrow, I will do it again. I will schedule another fake date. I will watch him with her again. Because I love him too much. Because I believe his promises still. Because I am a complete fool. The media falls in love with them. Every newspaper prints their photos together. Every magazine wants their story. Power couple takes tech world reads one headline: Kieran and Sienna. The perfect match, says another. Social media explodes with their pictures. People comment under every single post. They say Kieran and Sienna look perfect. They say they want a love like theirs. I read the comments late at night. Each word cuts me like glass. But I cannot stop reading them. I torture myself every single day. The fake relationship works very well. Apex stock price goes up fast. Investors call Kieran every single day. Big money people want to meet him. They want to invest millions now. Kieran gets invited to important events. Rich people want him at their parties. Famous people want to know him. He meets politicians and business leaders. Doors open for him everywhere now. But something changes inside him too. He starts to love this new life. He enjoys the attention and fame. The prestige makes him feel powerful. He wants more of it, constantly. I see him less and less now. He stays late at fancy dinners. He goes to exclusive parties every night. He attends charity events with Sienna. He barely comes home anymore. When he does come home finally, things feel different. He does not kiss me hello anymore. He does not ask about my day. He just talks about work constantly. Her uncle sits on important boards. She introduced me to powerful people. He talks about her all the time. I listen and say nothing back. My heart breaks more each day. But I stay quiet and patient. I wait for the month to end. Work becomes harder for me too. Kieran changes toward me at the office. He notices every small mistake I make. He gets angry about tiny things. "This coffee is too cold," he says. His voice sounds hard and mean. "You forgot to print the reports. You scheduled the meeting wrong." He never spoke to me like this before. His words hurt more than anything. I see guilt in his eyes sometimes, but he hides it with anger quickly. Other people notice the change too. Coworkers whisper when I walk past. They look at me with pity. Some people avoid me completely now. I work harder to please him. I stay late every single night. I check everything 3 times carefully. But nothing I do satisfies him. 1 month becomes 2 months quickly. Then 2 months become 3 months. The award ceremony gets delayed twice. The investment deals take longer. Just a few more weeks, Kieran says. But his eyes do not meet mine. Everything will be worth it soon. I do not believe him anymore. 3 months after everything started, HR calls me. A woman named Patricia greets me coldly. She sits behind a big desk. Papers sit in front of her. "We need to talk about something," she says. Her face shows no emotion at all. "The media asks questions about you." She pushes papers across the desk. I look at the papers carefully. They are articles from gossip websites. "Who is the mystery assistant?" one asks. "Kieran's too close aide raises questions," says another. "This creates problems for the company," Patricia continues. "It creates problems for Kieran too." She folds her hands on the desk. "We need to move you away." My blood runs cold immediately. "Move me where?" I ask quietly. My voice shakes when I speak. "To our branch in another state," she answers. "You leave in 2 weeks exactly." She says this like simple facts, like she talks about the weather. "But I built this company too," I say. Tears start to fill my eyes. I worked here for 5 years. I helped Kieran build everything. "This is not negotiable," Patricia says. Her voice stays cold and professional. "The decision already happened." She hands me the transfer papers. I take the papers with shaking hands. I walk out of her office slowly. The hallway spins around me. I cannot breathe properly anymore. I go straight to Kieran's office. I do not knock on the door. I just walk inside very fast. He sits at his desk working. He looks up with surprise. "Lealia, what's wrong?" he asks. "Did you know about this?" I demand. I throw the papers on his desk. He picks up the papers slowly. He reads them without any expression. Then he puts them down again. "It's for the best," he finally says. His voice sounds tired and distant. "The media asks too many questions. This protects both of us." "This protects you," I correct him. Anger fills my voice completely. "This erases me from your life. This removes me from your story." "Don't be dramatic, Lealia," he says. His words feel like a slap. "You knew this would be hard. You agreed to sacrifice temporarily." "Temporarily?" I laugh without humor. "It's been 3 months already. You promised just 1 month. You lied to me completely." "Things changed," he says simply. He does not even apologize. The deal takes longer than expected. "I need more time with Sienna." "You need her connections," I say bitterly. "You need her family money. You need her perfect image. What do you need me for?" He does not answer that question. The silence tells me everything. He used me and discarded me. I am not his partner now. I am not his secret love. I am just a problem. I am something to erase completely. I helped him build this company. I worked day and night for years. I loved him with my whole heart, but none of that matters anymore. I am being erased from everything. Erased from his life and work. Erased from the company I built. Erased like I never existed. I look at him one last time. He already looks back at his computer. He dismisses me without another word. I walk out of his office. I close the door very quietly. My life falls apart completely. But somehow, I keep walking forward. I spend 2 days packing my things. My desk holds 5 years of work. Files and papers fill every drawer. I put everything into brown boxes. The office feels quiet and empty. Most people left for the day already. I work alone in the dim light. Each item I pack hurts my heart. I open the bottom drawer last. Old folders sit there forgotten. I pull them out one by one. Some papers fall onto the floor. I bend down to pick them up. They are printed email messages. The top one catches my eye immediately. I see Kieran's name on it. I should not read private emails, but something makes me look closer. The date shows 3 months ago, right when everything started with Sienna. I sit down on the floor. I read the first email slowly. It comes from the board chairman. It goes to Kieran directly. The PR plan works very well. End it after you win the award. Then announce your real relationship. Investors will accept this timing. My hands start to shake badly. I grab the next email fast. This one is 2 months old. It comes from the lead investor. We like Sienna's family connections. Her grandfather controls 3 major banks. We want you to marry her. This is our condition for investment. $1 billion depends on this marriage. The paper falls from my hands. I cannot breathe at all now. My heart pounds in my chest. I grab the next email quickly. This one comes from Kieran himself. He sent it to the whole board. The date is 6 weeks ago. I accept your terms completely. I will marry Sienna as requested. Change the PR contract to engagement. I want the $1 billion deal. Tears pour down my face now, but I keep reading more emails. Each one destroys me more completely. There are discussions about the wedding, plans for a big public engagement, talk about merger benefits with Sienna's family. Everything planned out in detail. He lied to me completely. He never intended to choose me. He sold me for status and power. I sit on the floor crying. Papers spread around me everywhere. My whole body shakes with pain. Everything I believed was a lie. Time passes, but I don't know how much. Finally, I stand up very slowly. I pick up all the emails. I put them in my bag. I look at the clock above. It shows 10 at night now. Kieran often works late these days. His office light still shines bright. I walk to his door slowly. My legs feel weak and heavy. I push the door open hard. It hits the wall with a bang. Kieran looks up with surprise. Lealia? What are you doing here? His face shows confusion and worry. I throw the emails on his desk. They scatter across the wood surface. I found these while packing, I say. My voice sounds cold and dead. He looks at the papers quickly. His face goes completely white. He knows exactly what they are. When were you going to tell me? I ask. When were you going to say the truth? Or were you just going to disappear me? Lealia, let me explain this, he starts. He stands up behind his desk. Things became more complicated. Complicated? I laugh without humor. You chose to marry her. You chose money over me. You sold me for $1 billion. It's not like that, he says quickly. This is about the company future. This is about reaching the top. This is about you, I say clearly. This is about your choice. You chose status over love. He walks around the desk toward me. You don't understand the pressure, he says. You don't know what I face daily. I know everything. I say firmly, I worked beside you for 5 years. I built this company with you, but you threw me away easily. I didn't throw you away, he argues. His voice gets harder now. I made a business decision. I am not business, I say. Tears run down my face again. I am the woman who loved you. He stops in front of me. His face shows no emotion now. His eyes look cold and empty. Love is a feeling, Lealia, he says slowly, but status is a currency. I need this to reach the top. You should understand if you truly love me. His words hit me like ice water. I stare at him in complete shock. This is not the man I loved. This is a stranger with his face. I reach under my shirt collar. I pull out a thin chain. A simple ring hangs on it. He gave it to me years ago. I wore it hidden every single day. I take off the chain slowly. I hold the ring in my hand. It feels heavy and cold now. I put it on his desk carefully. The metal makes a small sound. It sits there between us. Goodbye, Kieran, I say quietly. I turn and walk to the door. Lealia, wait. He calls after me, but I do not stop walking. I do not look back at him. I walk through the empty office, past my desk and all the boxes, past the life I built here. The elevator takes me down slowly. I walk through the lobby alone. The security guard nods at me. I push through the front doors. Cold rain falls on the city. It soaks through my clothes immediately, but I do not care at all. I walk into the New York rain. I walk away from Kieran forever. I walk away from my old life. The rain washes my tears away. My heart breaks into pieces, but somehow I keep moving forward. I am done being invisible. I am done being erased. I am done being second choice. Tomorrow, I start building my own life. Tomorrow, I become my own person. Tomorrow, I choose myself finally. The next morning, I write my resignation. I keep it very short. I resign, effective immediately. I send it to HR. I do not go back there. I leave everything behind me. I block Kieran's phone number immediately. I delete all his messages. I remove all his photos too. He disappears from my phone completely. He tries to call me many times. The calls never come through now. He sends emails every day. I delete them without reading them. I vanish from his life completely. For 2 weeks, I stay home. I cry and sleep and think. My heart hurts so much, but slowly something changes inside me. The pain becomes something stronger. It becomes determination and fire. I remember someone Kieran always mocked. His name is Elias. He runs a small tech company. Kieran called him small time constantly. He laughed at Elias many times, but I saw something different there. Elias had real vision and passion. He wanted to create real innovation. I write him an email. My name is Lealia. I worked at Apex 5 years. Can we meet for coffee? He responds, in 2 hours. Yes, tomorrow at 10. I look forward to it. We meet at a small cafe. Elias arrives exactly on time. He wears simple jeans and a shirt. His smile looks warm and honest. I will not sell you secrets, I say directly. I will not betray my old work. But I offer you something better. I offer you my brain and vision. I built Apex from the ground up. Elias listens to me very carefully. He does not interrupt me once. Why work with me? He asks. My company is much smaller. I want to build something real, I answer. I want honest people around me. I want actual innovation and change. Elias smiles at me then. When can you start? He asks. Tomorrow, I say immediately. We shake hands right there. My new life begins that moment. The next 6 months change everything. Elias and I work together daily. We create something truly innovative, a platform that solves real problems. I work harder than ever before, but this time feels completely different. I work for myself now. I build my own identity again. Elias treats me as an equal. He listens to my ideas carefully. He values my work and expertise. He gives me credit for everything. We call our project Nova Tech. The name means new and bright. It represents my fresh start. We work late many nights, but we laugh and talk freely. The office feels like a real team. Meanwhile, Kieran's life continues differently. I see his photos online sometimes. He attends fancy parties every week. Sienna stands beside him always. They smile for cameras constantly, but Apex releases nothing new now. Their innovation stops completely. The company just maintains old systems. Industry blogs notice this quickly. Apex loses its creative edge, one says. Where did innovation go? Asks another. I understand what happened clearly. Kieran lost his brain when I left. He kept money and status, but he lost the actual genius. He chose appearance over real work. Now, his company pays the price. My phone rings late one night. An unknown number shows up. I answer without thinking. Lealia? Kieran's voice says. My heart jumps for 1 second. Don't call me again, I say firmly. Please just listen 1 minute, he begs. I made a terrible mistake. Come back to the company. We need you very badly. You miss my brain, I say coldly. You never really valued me. Goodbye, Kieran. I hang up immediately. I block that number too. I sit in my new office. My company logo hangs on the wall. My own name on the door. I am not invisible anymore. I am not anyone's shadow. I shine with my own light. Tomorrow, Novatech launches publicly. Tomorrow, the world sees my work. Tomorrow, I prove everything. The future belongs to me now. 1 year passes very quickly. The awards ceremony arrives again. Tonight, I stand in the Grand Hotel. Beautiful people fill the room everywhere. I wear a simple black dress. I feel calm and confident now. The doors open with a sound. Kieran walks in with Sienna. She wears diamonds and white silk. They look perfect together still. But Kieran looks different now. His face looks tired and old. Dark circles sit under his eyes. His smile looks forced and fake. People whisper as they walk past. Apex failed their last product. The stock price dropped badly. What happened to that company? Kieran hears every single whisper. His face shows worry and tension. He has his golden cage now. The ceremony begins at 8. The host announces the top award, Young Entrepreneur of the Year. The room becomes completely silent. This year's winner is Lealia Martinez, co-founder and CEO of Nova Tech. The room explodes with loud applause. I stand up very slowly. I walk toward the bright stage. I pass by Kieran's table. Our eyes meet for 1 second. His face shows complete shock. I keep walking forward calmly. After the ceremony, I go backstage. Kieran stands there alone suddenly. We face each other quietly. He looks at me with empty eyes. Those eyes once held real love. Now they hold only deep regret. Congratulations on your status, Kieran, I say. My voice sounds polite and cold. It looks good on you. I pause for 1 moment, but it looks lonely. His face breaks completely then, but I walk past him. My assistant calls my name ahead. I walk back onto the stage. Spotlights shine down on me. Cameras flash from every direction. I hold my trophy very high. My name shines on the screen. I am not invisible anymore. I am not anyone's shadow. I shine with my own light. I am finally completely free. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this story. If you enjoyed this time together, please support the channel. Click like so I know you want more stories like this. Share the video with a friend who is learning English and help them relax and practice at the same time. And don't forget to subscribe to Kaviko English Storytime and turn on the notification bell. Your support is small for you, but very big for this channel. It helps our little reading corner continue to grow.